There's another phenomenon going on in our country regarding the coronavirus. People refusing to wear masks. I've read a report that if people actually wore masks when they're outside, we could reduce the transmission of the virus to one, which means one person on average infects one other person, which would basically stop it from exponentially spreading completely. But people, again, I don't know how this became a political issue, but people are straight up refusing to wear masks. And there's a Karen invasion. If you guys probably know about the Karen invasion, I mean, Karen strikes again. There's like a whole Twitter account dedicated to this, but I think this needs to be a presidential platform about what are we going to do about all these Karens. So here's a Karen outside a Gelson's grocery store who is refusing to wear a mask and making it the world's problem.
Oh.
Wait, what, the music?
Yeah, there's Michael Jackson in the background.
What, I can't hear the video.
Yeah, I mean, there's no point if you're pulling out the audio, Zach.
I think it stops at this point. Stop it! Ah! Here. Go ahead, lift it.
So where's the regulations that state that?
The regulation?
Yeah.
That is company
Because how's that helping when you're going to do shopping for me? I'm going to give you my bank information.
doing the best I
How
can.
do I do the transaction?
Go away, Michael. Now's not the time.
And here is the policies, which state that they will shop for me, take my money.
That
my
sounds
private
great.
Credit
Sounds
card.
like a fantastic
and,
service. Anyway, she's bitching because they won't let. It's a private property. They'll go on about how my rights are being violated. Bitch, it's Gelson's.
But they're offering to shop for you? That's awesome.
I agree. There's more. Let's see.
I'll just put you on my 3,000
Costco.
Instagram feed. Mostly local.
Hi everyone, I work for Costco and I'm asking this member to put on a mask because that is our company policy. So either wear the mask.
And I'm not doing it because I
This
woke
guy
up in a
looks
free
like a
country.
fucking winner, man. That's the type of dude right there, boy. Listen to him. He goes,
Because I woke up in a free country.
"It's Costco. It's Costco.
Also, there's a pandemic going on. If you didn't hear,
It's their private business. They can tell you, they can keep you from coming in just because they don't like the way that you look. Actually, I don't think
What?
that's discriminatory, but they could definitely stop you from not wearing a mask. You know, you can't go in a store. If you go in a store not wearing a shirt, they can ask you to leave. No shoes, no shirt, no service. You know the slogan.
I don't.
Oh, you don't know that? I guess it's a beach thing. You can't cruise into stores. They say, if you come in without a shirt, we will remove you.
Mm-hmm.
So, homie, you're not going to go think that you have a constitutional right to cruise around Costco shirtless. Right, Ela? Yes.
So you're going to take this car from me.
Sir, have a great
Full
day.
of stuff.
You're no longer welcome here in our warehouse. You need to leave. Thank you very
Here,
much.
you put it on. I'll give you my card. He's going to take the card away.
See ya. You just got fucking owned. He had toilet paper in there,
There he
too.
is.
He thought he hit the gold mine. Nope, not today, bitch. Love it. This one is uploaded by a channel
Just
called...
put on a mask.
This one is uploaded by a channel called First Amendment Defenders. By the way, when you wear a mask, you are protecting other people. When you go into a public space and don't wear a mask, you are saying, I don't give a fuck about all you other people.
Yes.
People are wearing masks to protect you. That's how it works. And you are not extending that same courtesy.
So what was that? I cannot enter the store without a
This
mask.
one's long, but Walmart.
Am I allowed to? Am I allowed to go in? If I have a medical condition that prevents me from wearing a mask.
Do you? What is all this like hypotheticals?
What medical condition prohibits someone from wearing a mask? Is that even a thing?
I don't think it is a thing actually, because
It's
I
just
keep seeing that coming up, and people
Yeah.
are saying that is not even a thing.
Yeah. What prohibit? I mean, sick people wear
And
masks.
actually, if you do have a medical condition, then you should wear the mask.
You should be
because
wearing
you
a
really
mask.
shouldn't get COVID.
Yeah, I can't think of a medical condition where like, sorry, I need to make sure I don't breathe in viruses. My medical condition wants me to breathe in deadly viruses.
You guys can go in your sign right there on the door.
I don't care what the sign says. I have a medical condition that prevents me from
Then go
wearing
shop
it.
somewhere else,
Your
idiot.
condition.
Yeah. Stupidity.
Stupidity.
Yeah.
Well, what law does that refer to?
Sure, there's a sign right there.
Also, I love how they just
Just
harass the
people.
employees. It's like,
Yeah.
dude, I have nothing to do with this, bro. My job is to prevent idiots like you from entering the store.
Sign on the front door.
What does it say?
What do you want from her?
What does the sign say?
Read it, dum-dum.
I'm asking you.
What?
I'm not
You're the one telling me that I'm not allowed to enter the store.
front door, sir.
You're the one telling me.
There is just a ton of people in the world who are this dumb.
You need to learn the laws.
Just imagine that.
So what? I can't enter the store without a mask if I have
Just
a
go in
medical
there then,
condition?
tough guy. Look at the scene. Everyone's just watching this dum-dum.
Everyone's got a mask on. Just put one on.
I have a medical
It's really
condition
not
prevents
that
me
tough.
from
I have a
wearing it.
medical condition. I can't wear a mask. What is that medical condition, sir?
Just you can't be uncomfortable for 5
I
minutes.
can't be uncomfortable. My skin is sensitive. Okay, so you're going to spread COVID to everybody in Walmart. Fantastic.
mask.
What's your medical condition?
So
There you go.
do you think you have the right to ask me that?
You think you have a right to ask me that? I love this. You don't have a right to ask me that, but I have a right to go in your store without a mask.
Do you think if I have a disability, you have any right to talk to me about
It's a
that?
California state law.
It's not a state
it
law.
is.
What's the penal code for the state law?
It's not your responsibility, dude.
This guy's name. I've already spoke to Walmart corporate.
Okay, that's fine.
Just so you know.
Okay, that's
Told me
fine.
to let them know which employees are not allowing me in the store without a
I want to see this guy's reflection. I want to know what he looks like.
It clearly says on the website.
Anyway, 17 minutes of this. You guys get the idea. These poor mothers. And it keeps going. I'll tell you what. There's a lot of this stuff,
Is there
man.
a settled upon male equivalent of Karen?
Yeah, I think they're called Chad.
Chad?
Chad.
But
Isn't
Chad's
Chad
already
the guy who
Chad's
gets
versus
girls?
Virgin.
I heard somebody. I saw some. Yeah, you're right. Chad is the alpha.
Right.
Well, what can it be? The same guy?
I feel like
Chad is.
whine-
just-
I feel like whining about a mask, it doesn't seem like a very alpha move to me.
We need a Karen
let's
version.
see. Ralph.
Ralph.
I just Googled it. It's Kevin or a Todd.
Oh, Kevin.
Kevin.
Oh, poor
Yeah.
Todd. That's your brother's name.
It's my dad's name.
Oh yeah, your dad's.
And my
name.
dad's middle name is Kevin too. So
Oh, your dad is fucked.
Whoa.
Does your dad wear a mask, Zach?
yes, he does.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He's a Todd and a Kevin.
He's a
Brutal.
Todd and a Kevin.
Your dad is the worst. Wait, what was your brother's name? I remember
Jared.
we were
Jared.
Oh, Jared.
Pro Jared.
Tough names in your family.
I know. I'm the only good one, you know.
Yeah, you got a great one. So this is a Karen. So what is it, Todd or Kevin?
Todd or I mean, it's this Reddit thread.
What do you think? Which one? I like both of those.
I like the
Todd is good, honestly.
Todd.
Yeah, I actually like Todd. Sorry, Zach. I like Todd. Unfortunately, a Todd. Apologies to your father on that. one.
Apologies to all the Todds out there.
Yeah. So this is my favorite. She's going full Karen over not wearing a mask. So and also bringing Black Lives Matter into it as well. Go ahead, Karen. Take the mic.
Come on, Karen.
Come on, Twitter.
Refresh the page.
Hey, Twitter, what?
That
It's
up.
yours truly.
All right, so I'm in Market Basket, and they're telling me I need a mask, but we're in a free country, and I'm not wearing a mask because
It's private property, you dumb, idiot, stupid moron. You have no constitutional right to go inside of private property.
I
Okay.
have medical issues that I can't wear a mask. I refuse to put a mask on. I'm in a free country.
I refuse to put a mask on. I'm in a free country.
You have a medical condition. Don't go there. Stay at home.
There's
a
no
pandemic.
there's no medical condition that prevents you from wearing a mask. None. If you're that sick, you should be in a hospital.
I'm healthy. They can't allow
Wait,
me.
so
you have
are?
make up your mind, Karen. Are you healthy or do you have a medical condition? She's just throwing everything at the wall, man. This woman is not used to being told no.
Not to wear a mask. I have civil liberty rights. All
you're
lives
so
matter.
ignorant.
My life matters. What do they want me to
How
drop?
did, now,
dead?
how did
All
that
lives
come into
matter.
it? Now she's making it some weird race issue. Like, she's just throwing everything at the wall.
Wearing a goddamn mask. I want the manager.
What the manager?
Americans need to speak up. What do you think about it?
This is tyranny. This is fascism. Wearing a mask during a pandemic. This is outrageous. This is white privilege. When she's so outraged, when requested to wear a mask during a pandemic, and she's the victim, right? This is the most outrage she's ever encountered in her life as a white female. This is the civil rights. This is her civil rights movement.
Whose protection?
Hers.
If you're sick and you feel comfortable wearing a mask, you should wear one.
But it's to protect other people. You don't understand, dumb.
That's okay. But Joe, be careful for your freedom that's being taken away from you because they haven't.
It's okay to be uncomfortable for 1 hour while
You're
you're doing
taking my
shopping.
freedom.
It's really not the end of the world.
This is definitely the Karen apocalypse. This is the ultimate Karen video.
Black Lives Matter. They're having Black Lives Matter protests. All lives matter.
What
All
does that have to
lives
do with
matter,
wearing a mask? Why'd you get all racist about it?
Just black lives, and I'm not
Why?
wearing a mask.
She's like, listen, I'm just grocery shopping.
But I'm healthy. I have
Now she's arguing. with
I
poor
have a
woman.
very healthy. I get the cold. It's like a common cold. So
What
this
does
is
that
the
mean?
mentality. But I'm standing here waiting for the manager, and I don't care. Hi guys, because this is a real fight. Because they're taking away our.
This poor woman. She actually thinks she's having like a civil liberties battle right now. She's Rosa Parks of the new world. But this is the disinformation that goes on. Like,
Also, what does it mean I'm healthy? You could have it and not know.
no,
and
but she said
give it to people for 2 weeks.
she says it's just a common cold. She said that. That's what she thinks. So she's smarter than everybody.
Okay,
she
so
understands.
she thinks that if she got it, it's just a common cold.
that's
But
what she
she
said.
also has pre-existing conditions, apparently. So for someone like her, it will not be just like a common cold.
She's like, I'm lying about that. Fabio. I'm lying about that.
Our amendment rights. They're taking away
Which
our
amendment?
freedoms. I had to wait in line to come in the store. Then
The
they want me
COVID
to
amendment.
put a mask like this. I'm healthy. I want the manager. I want the store manager. Thank you. Yeah, I'm really upset because
I do
know,
love
honey,
that
it's not your
accent.
fault. You're doing your job. This young gentleman has to do his job. But I feel as though if I'm healthy, I do not need to wear a mask.
Because you're going to fucking
We
That's
need
how
a
I
good
feel.
luck, Karen.
You can disagree with me, but you know what? People died in nursing homes in my family because we couldn't see them. No funerals, but they having a funeral for the black guy. That's okay.
What? So
And his
people did die.
Life mattered, but my aunt's life mattered too. And all the people that I know that lost parents, their lives mattered, but they
So is
weren't
it just a common flu or
people that
people die?
opportunity. Okay.
Huh. So that is the Karen apocalypse. And then there's actually one other good one here. The Orange County Council meeting, which is phenomenal, frankly. A bunch of people stormed city council in Orange
Without
County
masks. How disgusting. How shameful.
to
how
protest.
criminal, how corrupt.
So they have in the greater LA area and California, a lot of places, they say that if you're in public, you have to wear a mask. They've mandated it. So these people are here to protest this outrageous
Y'all are
violation.
sitting there breathing freely, building your immune systems without masks. How disgusting. How shameful. How criminal. How corrupt. This is a hoax. It's a fraud. There's nobody dying in excess of any other year in the
That's
last
false.
decade. Are you aware of that?
False.
Stop listening to absolute charlatan doctors like this Dr. Chow, who I wouldn't go.
Your time is up. Thank you.
Dr.
Next
Chow just
speaker,
put the
please.
hammer on her.
Jesus.
100 people showed up to bitch out the board. to speak out against mask wearing
You're
orders.
telling me that I have to breathe in CO2 when God gave this body the ability to extract that from my body, and now you want me to put it back in.
This is so weird. These people think. When I saw this, I was like, whoa, that's crazy. I never heard that. So they say that by wearing a mask, they're rebreathing CO2.
Oh my goodness.
And in violation of God, of course, somehow. They don't think they're breathing fresh air because they're wearing a mask.
Oh my God.
Wow. That's crazy. I mean, you can't, that doesn't make any sense. I mean, you can't live on CO2. You would get lightheaded. You would eventually pass out. People wear these masks all day, every day. Doctors wear them for 15 hours straight. They're not passing out and dying. You're breathing the same air, lady. You're not
Just stay at home then and don't wear a mask. You know.
Why did I talk?
That
This is all Facebook. This is Facebook is responsible for this. I swear to God, if Facebook didn't exist, this would not be happening. Only on Facebook can people get together and agree that wearing masks results in you breathing an increased amount of CO2.
My body. I have natural rights as a sovereign citizen of the United States.
Your time is up.
It's a red flag.
are kneeling on the necks of the people,
Oh!
and you are continuing to act in
Really?
a thuggish manner.
Dude, you can't. She
What?
compared making people wear masks to the police kneeling on George Floyd.
Oh my God.
By the way, and I love how there's no relation to the two incidents. They're just hijacking
Yeah.
this brutal
She's
police.
using a metaphor, you know.
Yeah, I know, but they're.
Metaphorically.
Yeah, I understand,
It's
but they're
insane.
they're using this unrelated police brutality
Yeah.
Yeah.
to try to make their point about wearing masks
It's
during a
awful.
pandemic. This is a caring collective. This is like the board of Karens. Was that Rick and Morty thing with all the Ricks? The Rick Consortium? What do they call it?
I don't know.
Nobody? Wow.
Sure. Yes.
Wow. I'm the only one?
Isn't it the Council of Rick?
Yes, the Council of Rick. The Council of Karen.
There you go.
Thank you, Zach. This is she imposed the mandatory mask order. God bless her soul. She resigned after receiving death threats. He's the new chief health officer. Go ahead with the sound.
Faces from sight.
I begin with the question, are you smarter than a fifth grader? I remember teaching my own fifth graders about the respiratory system. These 10-year-olds understood the most basic important element needed by the human body is oxygen. So I ask you, why in the name of science and health would you require people, especially children, to wear a mask only to rebreathe the waste product the body wants to get rid of?
Can you point to one person that has died from... What are you talking about?
That guy is a teacher.
Yeah.
Oh.
That surprises.
Name one person on the whole earth that has dropped dead from not getting oxygen because they're wearing a mask.
Making our children wear masks is contrary to the medical experts, and it's fundamentally
Which
wrong.
medical
They need to be exposed to bacteria in the air, playing on jungle gyms. Kids need sunlight, exercise, interaction, youth
Sunlight?
sports,
What's
and
that got to
prayer
do with
without
masks?
masks. If you deny them that, in 20 years you're going to have a population of immunosuppressed antisocial adults who can only interact via Zoom and FaceTime and need gloves to shake your hand.
Okay,
I have
lady,
been
there's a pandemic.
It's just one
It's
year.
not ideal.
I love how
Yeah.
they can't deal with this shit.
It's not fun.
Just one fucking year we ask you to wear a mask and be responsible. This is Facebook.
Discriminated 5 times in the last 2 days.
Oh.
I have been actually turned away. I
Oh.
cannot go in these businesses without a mask, even
Oh.
though I have a health condition.
These children need
Everyone's got a health condition. You can't wear a mask.
to be back on the field. Not in 2 weeks, now. As you can see, Taylor's got a soccer uniform on, and we're still not playing soccer.
Oh,
Guys, it's over. Like, really? Like, you know? I mean, are we still talking about this? Like, it's over. You know, this lockdown? I mean, you're looking at numbers.
She's gonna die.
How is
She's
it
gonna
over?
die of COVID. Mark my words. That lady's gonna
But
die of COVID.
it's over based on what? That you're tired of being at home?
Yes. How are we are so doomed. COVID is coming back. We are just gonna be. I'm telling you, dude. When the fall starts coming and the weather starts cooling, we are going to be decimated. This is going to be a nightmare. COVID is going to ravage this country. New Zealand, by the way, they don't have a single COVID. They're back and loving life. Same thing with China for the most part. But here in America, land of the free to be ignorant, is there's just so much disinformation. We are going to be COVIDed out of our minds.
I mean,
COVID party.
The president is not wearing a mask, so
Why do you think the president doesn't wear a mask? I think it's because of the spray tan rubs off his face. But people say he likes to politicize it. Well, anyway. He's going to start having rallies soon, and he's not going to require people to wear masks or social distance. That's going to be fucking fantastic.
You see that to go, though? You have to sign a memorandum.
Here, I
You
have
can't
it right
sue
here.
if you get COVID.
So if you go to a Trump rally, you have to sign this agreement. It's like registering below, you acknowledge that an inherent risk of exposure to COVID-19 exists. By attending the rally, you and any guest voluntarily assume all risks and agree not to hold Donald J. Trump for President, Incorporated, or any of their affiliates, director, office employees, agents, yada, 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 liable for any illness or injury.
How do his supporters square the circle? I don't get it. Like, they think it's bullshit. They think it's a hoax. They think it's not that dangerous. But then they're going to a rally and they have to agree not to sue on the chance that they get it.
Well, they say, well, it's just a legal thing.
What?
Go ahead.
I don't know what to say. There's nothing to say. It's just
Dude, these rallies, because first of all, people like to compare it to the protests. The protests are outdoors. I have to say, a lot of the protests, I've seen them wearing masks and being very responsible with the mask wearing. Mask wearing helps a lot. Being outdoors, the virus is the cut down on transmission is cut down a lot when you're outdoors. It's mostly spread indoors in close proximity without masks. That's the happy place for this virus to spread. I understand a lot of people say, well, the protests are out there during a pandemic and you're not giving them shit. Well, frankly, look.
What are they protesting?
They have to. Now's the time. What can you do? You know,
not a matter
they
of-
didn't choose to pick it now.
They didn't choose
I think
it.
I think a lot of people would rather not be there
Yeah.
during a pandemic.
I mean, they're going while risking their lives too.
I think there'd be a lot more people there
Mhm.
if there wasn't a pandemic,
Mm-hmm.
to be honest.
Yes.
But that being said, they are all being very responsible, and it's outdoors. Trump's rallies are going to be indoors, populated by people that don't believe this is a real issue, not requiring people to wear masks or social distance. These are going to be super spreading events that are going to, dude, it's going to be fucking epic. The whole world is going to be recovered from COVID, and the United States is going to be devastated. This pandemic alone may unseat us from our place of power in the world forever. Forever. This is our undoing. That's my prediction. We will be so devastated. Unemployment numbers, stock market crashing, deaths, fucking, it's just, we are losing it. We are losing it.